Hey everyone, in this tutorial I am going to introduce Google Photos for your iPad, Android device, or iPhone and show you how to upload pictures from that device, from that camera roll to Google Photos. And once it gets into Google Photos, you can do some pretty neat things with the images, but I'm just going to show you in this video how to get the photos to that app. Okay, I have downloaded Google Photos and I'm going to open it. And I've only downloaded, this is the first time I've ever used it on this device. I'm going to do get started and it's going to ask me if I would like for it to access my photos. Yes, I'm going to say okay. Then it's going to ask for me to sign in. Okay, now it's going to ask for my password. Let me move it over here so I can type my password in. Okay, now that I'm logged in, I'm going to tap Get Started. It's probably going to walk me through a couple of tutorials. I'm just going to hit next all the way through it so that I can show you how to add the photos. Okay, once it is logged in, it's going to give me this option, backup and sync, and if you're on a mobile device, there's going to be another option under it that says use cellular data to backup. I would turn that off just so it's not sucking up your data and running your bill up by updating in the background. I would turn that cellular data off and just let it sync and update whenever it's on Wi-Fi. But if you choose backup and sync, then it is going to start taking all the photos from your camera roll and putting it in Google Photos. So, if you're doing this to upload a bunch of pictures of your students and you only have pictures of students on that device, then you can leave it as backup and sync. Or if you're using this for just personal reasons and you want all of your personal pictures uploaded, then you can do backup and sync. I leave backup and sync on my phone, and it's tied to my personal Gmail account, so that when I take pictures of my family, it's being backed up to Google Photos. But if you have pictures on your phone, some of students and some that are personal that you want to keep separate, I would turn this off. Okay, and it'll say it works better. We're going to say no thanks, continue. We're going to do no thanks. We don't want notifications every time someone else adds a photo to an album. So I'm going to leave off. And then I'm going to just tap through this little tutorial. Okay, and so what I'm looking at right now are all the pictures on my camera roll. I just have, looks like 6 pictures and videos on this iPad. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I want to make an album of these pictures. So I want to make an album of pictures of students or from work. So you tap and hold and see how it highlights that one picture. You can drag your finger down and it will start selecting multiple ones. So you don't have to tap every single one. You can also go back in and untap a photo to unselect it. Okay, so let's say I've got all the ones that I want. I am going to tap the plus sign up at the top, and I want to create a album if I just want it for myself, but if I'm creating something that I want to share with someone else, so for example, our elementary teachers are creating albums and sharing them with some of our intermediate students so that they can create a movie for their class for the whole year. So if that's what you're doing, you're going to click Shared Album, and it's going to start uploading these items. And it's uploading from my camera roll. So if you're doing 200 pictures, it may take a little bit. But once all this gets uploaded, it's going to ask you to name it. And so I'm going to name this Turner, and if I taught first grade, I'd type in first grade, second grade, so on, but I'm going to name it Turner Tech. And I'm done. Now I want to take this album and share it with the journalism class. So I'm going to tap share. And now I have two options. I can get a link, and it will give me a link and copy it to my clipboard. So now I can go open an email and paste it. I can also share to app, and if you have a mail app or like your email already set up with the mail app, or if you have the Gmail app downloaded, you could send that email directly, like send that link to them directly from here. So you have two choices. You can do get link and it copies it, open up an email and paste it, or you can mail it straight from here. Okay. I am not going to mail it because I don't have it set up on this new iPad. Okay, so that's how you get pictures into a shared album on Google Photos. Okay, check out the next tutorial to see what the next step would be.